Good morning, Arizona. Welcome to Phala Beach. It's your humble host, Triple T, at the Open Mic PHALA Thailand YouTube channel. Today is September the 3rd here in Thailand. Happy to announce that our beaches in Rayong are reopened. Good morning, Tuffy. Tuffy Noor in the house. Good morning. Hope you enjoy the view. Rainy season here in Thailand, of course, and we've had a lot of rain. Pretty much a good chance of rain every day this time of year. But I just stopped and saw the Triple N's at the open mic, and they're doing really well with their dine-in breakfast, and they're also still doing the Ganom Gin, very popular Thai food. So they're doing well. Very, very proud of them. We made it to a very difficult month of August. And we are very happy that some of the restrictions have been lifted, which allows our customers to come in and enjoy dine-in, and also allows me to come to the beach. Been kind of missing my early morning beach walks. Had no announcement of going live this morning. Not going to go live too long. Just thought I'd bring people some footage of this great announcement that the beaches are open in the dark red zones here in Thailand. So very awesome. It's going to take a while for all of the vendors and restaurants and stuff to get re-established down here. But it's a starting point. We've been feeding the soy dogs down here at Phala Beach because there just hasn't been any restaurants or anything open to help take care of them. No restaurants open means no customers. So yeah, it looks like there's a few of them getting back in the swing of things down here, so that's always good. Got low tide this morning. Uncle Richie in the house. Hey, good morning from London, UK. 1:52 a.m. in London town. Thanks for coming in, man. Hope you enjoy the sights and sounds of Phala Beach here in Rayong, Thailand. Uncle Richie, thanks for coming in. Appreciate you helping the channel with that moderator wrench you got there. We're fortunate, Uncle Richie, we haven't had too many problems with people wanting to come in and drop negative comments or anything, so hopefully you won't have anything to worry about, but appreciate you. Say I'm not going to go live long, just thought I'd do a short beach walk here. I can kind of review the stream, see how well the playback is. But we got a lot of rain clouds to the southeast there. Looks fairly clear back to the southwest. But like I say, this time of year there's chance of storms every day. And we've been getting our share of rain, which is a good thing in a lot of ways. Reservoirs are filling up. The rivers and waterfalls are all flowing strong, so we're fortunate down here in our area, Banchang, Rayong. We don't really have the flooding, even with the monsoon rains. I mean, there's low-lying areas that, you know, are always susceptible to monsoon rain, but we've got really good drainage, and they're always improving the infrastructure down here in this area. So we just don't have the issues that they have up there in Pattaya City. Very unfortunate when we get the heavy monsoon rains in Pattaya City. There's just all those low-lying roads that don't have the good drain off, you know. I was up there last week getting my first Pfizer jab and recorded a little bit of footage of the flooded streets, but there's a lot of vloggers out of Pattaya that do a much better job of covering Pattaya City than I do. But I really don't know what the answer is. I got a lot of people say, I thought they put a lot of money in drainage systems and all that. And, you know, I know they have invested a lot to improve Pattaya Beach and drainage system on beach roads, but from what I saw, I don't know what the solution is. Because obviously you're always going to have these big, heavy monsoons that come through. But anyway, hope you're all doing well. Nice surf this morning. Beautiful temperature. Almost no wind at all. I just enjoy getting out and doing the beach walks for exercise. I've been kind of sick. Had a lot of side effects after my first jab, which is not unexpected really, because I do have autoimmune issues. So yeah, I had a pretty rough first couple of days, 48 hours after the shot, and I thought, well, feeling better now, thought I was good to go. Got out for a day or so and ended up getting rained on, and then things kind of went south from there. But today I'm feeling quite a bit better than what I have been. Got to keep pushing. But having, even if I'd have known that I was going to have all of these side effects and more, I still would have got the jab. You know what I mean? 57 years old. I've got underlying health concerns. So yeah, I'm all about taking extra precaution against this crazy COVID jab. Hey, thanks for the thumbs up. Hey, there's Jeff Johnson. Hello, Jeff. Sorry, buddy. Just spontaneously unannounced live stream. Tough to you. Hello, hello. Good morning. Absolutely love the channel. Can't wait to have breakfast at the open mic. We can't wait to have you, Uncle Richie. Got a lot of good people that are going to be coming in. It's hard to predict, obviously, when the international travel might return to normal, not only here in Thailand, but throughout the world. But there is a lot of positive talk here in Thailand about, you know, changing strategy and trying to live with this thing. And they've really ramped up the vaccinations, obviously, which is the key. And, you know, we'll just have to see what they do as far as vaccinated tourists, right? Verified documentation that you've been vaccinated and you want to enter Thailand without, say, quarantine restrictions and stuff like that. We just have to kind of hope for the best. A lot of people are hoping that it'll happen, you know, before the end of this year, but who knows? Who knows? Nobody knows. But as an expat living here, I can just tell you I'm thrilled that it appears, anyway, that the dark red zones are past the point of the strict control measures. So, I mean, we're an outdoor restaurant. We're allowed to have 75% seating capacity, which is fantastic. Like, I don't think any restaurants really ever fill up to 75% at one time. So we're basically full-blown operation for the restaurant. And, you know, we're going to have to restock all of the alcohol. You know, beer gets outdated and everything. We haven't sold any alcohol since April. So we'll worry about that bridge when we come to it. You know what I mean? I have seen Lizzie this morning. She's been down here running the beach. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm not going to keep you too long. I know it's definitely not the best hour of day for those folks in the United States. Uncle Richie, tough to you. Jeff Johnson, everybody. Gary Williams. Good morning, Gary Williams. Thanks for coming in, Gary. You guys haven't checked out Gary's channel, man. Go check it out. got some great videos up there on Australia. I'm sure Gary's chomping at the bit to get back to Thailand as well. Good stuff, Gary. Thanks for coming in, man. Like I say, I didn't send any announcements to any moderators or anything that I might go live this morning. Still not feeling 100% by any means, but I needed to get my butt out of the house, so hot shower and went and seen the triple N's. Haven't had breakfast yet. Really all I've been eating is soup and crackers, lots of fluids. Nam Yin got me a bunch of vitamin water, you know, with electrolytes and everything. So I just been fighting off this dang bug. I had a horrible head cold. And finally this morning, I mean, I've went through a few tissues this morning, but nothing like I have been. Last couple of days, I've been through a couple of boxes of tissues. So what I'm guessing, of course, my wife was insisting that I contact my doctor and tell him all these side effects, but I didn't. I've got an appointment with him next week anyway. And then my second jab will be on the 17th. But I had a long discussion with him before I got the jab, so I was kind of expecting. But what I'm guessing is it just means that it really worked, right? It really activated my immune system, which is, like I say, I've got very rare autoimmune disorder. So hopefully the second jab I won't have probably hardly any side effects, because the first one really did the job. So, but Jeff probably tell you, Jeff and I talked a couple days ago, I sound a whole lot better than what I did then. My God, man, I was plugged up. I actually had fever for about 24 hours. Kind of stayed underneath the blankets and sweat that out, right? But yeah, in my opinion, that probably means that my immune system really got triggered with that first jab. So that's probably a really good thing, is the way I would look at it. But I do feel much better today. Thank you guys for all the birthday wishes. My birthday was September 2nd. Still September 2nd in the United States tonight, but yeah, so I get to celebrate my birthday for like 48 hours because I got so many people in Thailand wishing me a happy birthday, and in the United States they're continuing to wish me happy birthday. So thank you all very much. I spent the day at home, didn't go anywhere. I actually wanted to take Nam Yin out to dinner last night, have a little birthday dinner, because dine-in is open, right? But I just wasn't up to it. Just couldn't do it. So she brought me some more soup home and stayed in the whole day. Can't complain. Hey, there's Sue Rowan. Did I see Sue? Maybe I didn't. TTT, you sound a lot better now. Nothing like Rocky. Thanks, Jeff. You sound much better today. Thank you, tough to you. Yeah, Gary, can you share your channel name and we'll post that up, Gary? I just think Gary's one of those guys, when you see his channel, it's just, you know, trying to show people certain areas of Australia. I enjoy it. They seem to be very enjoyable videos. I think he, you know, throws in a lot of music and does quite a bit of cool editing and stuff. It's just very enjoyable videos. But yeah, I am going to go back to the open mic, and still kind of keeping my distance from customers and stuff, because you know, I'm still not 100%, and I definitely don't want to transfer any kind of a cold or whatever I'm dealing with to anyone. But we've had quite a few dine-in customers since the 1st of September. A lot of our regulars are coming back. The VFW guys have been coming in. Thank you to all of the customers that are coming back and supporting our dine-in operation. It's been great. Jim Hogan. I like that name. Hogan's here. Jim Hogan. Hogan's Heroes. Hulk Hogan. Hey Jim, I don't recognize that name. Thanks for coming in. If you're new to the channel, one of the new subscribers, thank you. Thank you very much. The channel's still growing. So we got a lot of new people coming in. Unseen Thailand and Chiang Mai. Oh, thank you for that, Jeff. Love that channel, guys. If you haven't checked out Unseen Thailand, go check them out. Jeff, I really didn't know if you'd still be awake at this time, so I just got down here at the beach and checking on Lizzie and seeing if any of the vendors were open, and do I need to still keep bringing food to the group of soy dogs that we take care of down here. And yeah, there's a lot of vendors open, so everything's pretty much back to normal down here. Like I said, it's going to take a while, obviously, because they took down a lot of the beach umbrellas and stuff up here. You know, they took a lot of that stuff down. Everything's been closed up for a month, and they're redoing the boardwalk up here. They've got all brand new brick pavers that they're going to put down above the seawall. But yeah, I think everything's going to come back strong down in here. I'm still seeing quite a few plates from Bangkok, so I think domestic tourism is going to be back in full swing too. Just a lot of good signs, guys, that things are kind of coming back to normal. I'm sure a lot of you follow a lot of different channels out of Thailand, and August has been rough for everyone, or August was. Yeah, very difficult, very difficult for a lot of people. I'm gonna go around today and check on some of Nam and Yin's and my wife and I's favorite restaurants, including the Sony Indian restaurant that just opened a while back. Really good Indian food. I just haven't seen their open sign or anything, so I'm gonna kind of go do some investigating and see if any of these restaurants, unfortunately, may have had to close, because it's obviously hard to pay your rent and all your bills and staff and everything when all you've got is takeaway and delivery, right? That really puts a strain on restaurants. And you know, obviously not just in our area, but all of the deep red zones in Thailand have been affected, you know, dramatically with the closure of the dine-in for such a long period of time. I think we were at about 5 or 6 weeks with no dine-in. That's difficult, right? So we feel very fortunate at the open mic, and you guys kind of seen what the ladies did to ramp up a very popular Thai dish, the Ganom Gin. That really was a great idea, and a lot more people are still discovering that our restaurant has that Ganom Gin available daily. So now we're getting dine-in customers. You know, it's not a high profit item or anything, but no, you're not losing money, right? So yeah, I really give the Triple N's the credit for just gearing up and doing everything they could, you know, for August, because they knew that basically I was going to have to cover the rent and bills and stuff. There just wasn't going to be any way possible to earn enough money and takeaway and delivery to sustain the thing. So I'm very grateful we're back in the saddle here in September, because I really had concerns if the ban on dine-in continued for another month. I really had concerns about, you know, making a decision, maybe mothball or do something. But now I don't have to think about that. Thank God we're back in the swing. Of course, it's going to take a while to get a lot of our regular customers back. A lot of the domestic tourist customers that we have come in from Bangkok, so it's not going to just, you know, be booming overnight. But it appears that Thailand has really tried to change strategy, you know, and try to live with this thing. And like I say, I think they're averaging about 500,000-600,000 shots a day, you know, so they're really pushing it. And I know a lot of the expats in Thailand now are getting their shots as well, even the under 60. You know, there are things available, despite the problems early on with the availability of vaccines. I think Thailand's really doing the best they can as far as I'm concerned, and we're just happy that we have a full-blown restaurant operation, and so much looking forward to getting open in the evenings and getting that part of the business back and cranking the music up and all of the fun stuff, right? But honestly, in my opinion, I'm hoping that we will have like New Year's party 2022, that would be allowed. I wouldn't hope for anything sooner than that. I know a lot of people are speculating that maybe bars and entertainment clubs will open sooner than that, but I would rather you know, be more realistic. From what I've observed, that's going to be the very last thing that's allowed to operate. Obviously, entertainment, alcohol, dancing, music, those are not essential. So, you know, you still have a lot of case counts. Case counts are going down. They were averaging about 20,000 new cases a day, and now it seems to be right around 15,000 new cases a day or under. So, possibility that we've hit the peak and starting to go back the other way, but as everybody knows, with these new variants and stuff, that could change, you know, that could definitely change. So again, I just wanted to go live, give you guys the update. Hey, Ohio Square, thanks for coming in. Ohio Square, DT's back in the house. Yeah, thank you, DT. The Bad Badger's here. Hey, good morning, Bad Badger. Yeah, Gary, can you just give us the title of your channel? Gary, what's the exact title? And then Jeff will be able to find it and post it up for you, Gary. If not, we'll get you next time. Thanks for coming in, Bad Badger. Badger's been putting out some great stuff too. He went on a little vacation, right? Trying to get away and get out and enjoy some time with his lovely lady. And I missed his live stream the other day, but good stuff, Badger. Your videos are always, you know, so positive and enjoyable to watch. So thanks for being you, mate. Let's see if I'm missing anybody. Ohio Square, I'm still not myself by any means, but today's the first day that I actually felt like I could exercise without wanting to fall down, you know what I mean? So I've been sick for sure. I mean, my immune system definitely got sick, and it could be a combination of the rainy season too. I did get wet the other day. When you get wet here in Thailand in the rain, you're supposed to go home like immediately and take a shower. It's just one of those things. But well, it could be a combination of the side effects from the Pfizer jab and then the rainy season and stuff like that. But thank you for asking. I do feel better today, but not 100%, right? Thanks a lot, guys. I'm not going to keep you too long. I appreciate you guys coming in. I always think the greatest part about a live stream is the people in the chat getting to catch up with each other. They're going up here to the park, and I'll show you the work they're doing on the boardwalk above the seawall. And then we'll go ahead and close this thing out. I'm going to get back to the open mic. I might try some cow tongue or something for breakfast. I'm just not back to a normal diet or anything like that yet, for sure. But to me, like I say, if you weren't here earlier in the stream, if I'd have known that I was going to be sick as a dog for a week, I still would have taken the vaccine. I am pro-vaccine, man, 100%. Especially for anybody, you know, in my age group, right, or older. I mean, now somebody's young, 25 years old, and feels like, you know, they've got herd immunity. Maybe they were already exposed to it or something. I mean, that's up to them. But yeah, I'm definitely pro. I would have taken it. Well, like I say, I had a long conversation with my neurologist prior to taking it. Lizzie, good girl, good girl, good girl. Come on, good girl. You want to say hello? Huh? You want to say hello? Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Huh? Oh my God. You're so fast. Hmm? What are you doing? Good girl. Okay, Gimbal, what are you doing? All right. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah, so we kept them nice and happy during this shutdown of the restaurants and stuff down here on the beach. So now she's good to go. Good girl. Good girl. So yeah, everything's been closed. You can see what they got going on here. Really been working hard. They started down here on this end. So this is all new pavers that have been laid through here. Let's see if I can manage to get up here. Oh. See, they've still got the sand brushed over the top of it, so let all that get packed. They got a lot more brick pavers over here. You see the Thai people, the workers love their energy drinks. So yeah, the boardwalk's going to be in a lot better shape. See, they're really doing a lot of cement work, and right. You guys remember that a lot of this old pavers were all busted out and everything. When the tide's high, man, it really splashes hard over the top of the seawall here. So, hey, Gimbal, what are you doing? Anyway, guys, I appreciate you coming into the live stream. I'm gonna go ahead and close it out. Thank you all so much. Ohio Square, Gary Williams, Bad Badger, Jeff Johnson, DT. Born in Boston, Jeff came in. I will be dancing New Year's Eve at the open mic. Boston, I'd love to have you, man. We're hoping for that, man. We really, really are. You know, picking and a grinning, dancing, playing a little pool. Yeah, it's gonna be great. But I wouldn't hang your hat on it, right? As we all know, we had a big 2021 New Year's Eve party planned too, and that got canceled. But yeah, eternally optimistic. I hope it happens. And we're looking forward to a lot of you folks that follow this little channel flying in here to Utapao. Utapao is open again, by the way. You know, they closed the airport because we were in dark red zone, but it's reopened. So it's expanding and growing. So we look forward to all of you guys. Gary singing. Hey, if you can't sing, maybe you can entertain us with some jokes or something, right? Your body's fighting it. Yeah, I agree, Ohio Square. I really think that to me, it just means that it really worked, right? I mean, I don't know the scientific details, but from what I understand, it's like a DNA thing. They're not actually giving you the actual virus. They're using like the spike protein or something, and then creating a DNA genetic autoimmune reaction, right? Well, obviously I got the reaction, so I think that means it's going to be very effective for me and help protect me. That's what I would look at it. Yeah, when are you coming, Jeff? Gary says, I'm not singing. There we go. Thanks, Jeff Johnson. There's Gary's channel. YouTube.com/user/Gary Williams. I have to run. Glad I caught you on the live stream. Hope to show up at your place in the next year or so. Thanks, Jim Hogan. Thank you, Jim. Hope you feel better soon. Thank you, DT. Appreciate that. Yeah, appreciate it, guys. My wife and I were lucky with the Pfizer vac. No effects at all. Glad to hear that. You know, I've heard various different stories. I've got a nephew that's 29 years old in Seattle. He was sick for a couple days after his first jab. So just depends on the person, right? Don't think this is Gary's link, Jeff. Oh, is that not? Well, we'll get Gary figured out. Jeff normally has links saved. We'll get there. Don't worry about it. Love how she always rolls over. Yeah, I do too. Tough to you. Yeah, she's such a sweetie. Lizzie, good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah. All right, Bad Badgers they're due for their second AZ. Good to hear. Thanks, take care. Thanks, Jim Hogan, appreciate it. Ed Gilchrist in the house. Cheers from Kentucky. What are you doing, good girl? Huh? Beautiful girl. Beautiful girl. What are you doing? You got a nice home, don't you? I bet you're so glad that people are going to be coming back. It's kind of lonely without some good people to bring you snacks. Ugh. All right. Yeah, thanks for coming in, Ed. I'm going to go ahead and close it out, guys. Appreciate it. Bad Badger says, going to have to put a short videos up for about a week as a laptop being sent to Phuket for repair. Hey, I love your short videos, Badger. Dave Udon, good morning. Good morning. Thanks for coming in, Dave. So long, Uncle Richie. Thank you, DT. Take care, Scott, and all in the house. Stay safe. Thank you, Badger. All right, guys. Have a great birthday. Thank you, Jeff Johnson. Dave's World in the house. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Yeah, that was the best gift I could have got, is reopening the dine-in. Definitely. All right. Yeah, Gary, we'll get that worked out. No problem, Gary. Tough to You says, is this it? Everybody trying to figure out Gary's link. Sometimes YouTube doesn't make it easy. All right, there we go. Just subscribe, Gary Williams. All right, I think we got it, Gary. Thanks, Tough to You. Good job, guys. Thank you so much. All right, we got it. We got the link up there. And the live chat will be in the replay. So if you haven't subscribed to Gary Williams, go subscribe. Great channel from Australia. Okay, guys, I'm going to close it out right here. Look at this beautiful beach soy dog. Bye-bye. Thank you, guys. Good girl. Good girl.